Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my full face foundation routine for you. So I'm going to show you how I apply my foundation and also how I highlight and contour. So if you want to see how I do my foundation, please keep on watching. The first thing that I do is color correct under my eyes, and I use this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW45. I have a little itty bitty dark spot, so I use my damp beauty blender and I just color correct under my eyes. Now I also have hyperpigmentation on my forehead right here in the center, so I'm gonna take some of that concealer and just cover that up. Now the foundation I'm gonna use is pretty full coverage, but I just want to kind of take care of that before I put it on. Sometimes it does still show through and I hate that. So I did my brows and my lashes off camera. I'm just gonna be showing you how I do my foundation. So I went to a webinar. This pro makeup artist was having a webinar and I decided to enroll, and there was a code so you could get it free. And what she recommended is to use an Alcone Sponge, just one of these wedges, to put your foundation on. So that is what I'm going to do today. I have done it before and I actually like it. So she used the sponge to put the foundation on, and then she used the beauty blender at the end just to smoothen everything out. So today I am going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Pecan. What I do is I just put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna go in with the sponge and put that all over my face. And I go in with tapping motions, or dabbing motions if you will. Don't forget your neck. Gonna be really careful to not go over my brows. I usually do my brows first. Okay, so now I'm going in with the damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend all that out. Just gently. So what I'm noticing is that the beauty blender is spreading the product on my forehead. So I'm only gonna do it in the bottom half of my face. So I'm just going to do the top of my forehead with the Alcone Sponge, because when I use my beauty blender on the top there, it is just sharing out the product a little too much and I'm seeing my hyperpigmentation. So I don't want that. So I'm just going to use the beauty blender for the bottom of my face, and then for my forehead I'm just going to blend it out with the Alcone Sponge. I want to keep the coverage that I have. Guys, when I do these videos, I am like struggling not to look at myself. I like look into the camera. It's so hard. I have a mirror behind there, but I keep like looking at this, you know, instead of like looking straight into your soul. Okay, so once I'm finished with the forehead, I also do have a little mustache right there. So I want to go ahead and cover that too. Now I'm not using a lot of the foundation here because I do sweat right on the top here, so I'm gonna use too much but I'm gonna make sure that I set it properly. So I've been learning a lot about foundation application, you know, doing my research, because I really want to get to a place where it's like flawless base. And it really does come with practice, right? Like you have to practice at anything you want to be a pro at. So I'm gonna be, you know, researching and looking for tips to get more flawless foundation. Now what I'm gonna do is set my entire face with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush. So I'm doing this to reduce shine and to set my foundation in place. I'm going to be setting my foundation twice because I do have oily skin and I want to make sure that I can get matte and stay matte for a longer period of time. Now I'm going to highlight my face. So I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Amande. So I'm just putting a little bit under my eyes. I'm not gonna, this is another thing that I've been learning, I'm not gonna take it out past the end of my brow. I'm gonna go back in with the same Alcone Sponge and just lightly press that into my skin. I'm going a little up to the bridge of my nose. Do you see how that brightened subtly? Go ahead and just blend. Now there are times when I would go in with a lighter concealer if I really want to, you know, be brighter, but as for today I just want to look, I want to get full coverage, but I want to look natural. So I just put Amande. Amande is probably, I would say, 2 shades lighter, and sometimes I do go lighter. Yeah, I know. So then I'm going to set that with a translucent face powder. And this is by Ben Nye. This is Topaz. And for this, I just put it in the cap, and I'm using this Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to press it into my skin. Just wanna be happy tonight. Make we have some good time. Make I love you tonight. So right where I put that concealer is where I am setting. I did put a little above my mustache, and though I didn't put any cream concealer on my nose, I am going to just give my nose a light dusting. I have issues with my nose getting dry. Even though it shines, it gets dry, so I don't want to put any cream there. I'm just gonna put powder. I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder and do a slight reverse contour, so right under my contour with just a little bit of my powder. As you can see, I have a natural highlight. Sorry, I have a natural contour. So sometimes I don't even have to contour, but you know I'm gonna contour. Okay. And the next thing I do is contour, and y'all already know this is my favorite, the Sleek Contour Kit, and this is in the shade Dark. I use this e.l.f. brush, and I lightly, I'm gonna contour today. So I usually put my mouth like this, or just like get my jaw. And I'm gonna also run that along my hairline. but not too much because you don't want it to like get into your hairline. I'm also gonna lightly contour my nose, and I'm using this Sigma blending brush right here. I'll bring that, just contour. Then for my highlight, I really want that glow from within today, so I'm gonna use the LORAC TANtalizer Big Bronzer, and I'm just using this brush right on the high points of my cheek. And I just want to get my temples right here. Just a little in the center of my nose. And a little above my lips. On my Cupid's bow. Now I'm just gonna go in with a purple blush, and this is by MAC. It's called Passionately Tempted, and I'm using this Real Techniques blush brush. Lightly dab, and then in the center of my highlight and my contour, I put my blush. So sometimes I take it all the way up, but today I just want to leave it on the apples of my cheek. Okay, so once I've done that, the last step is to go in with the Mercier translucent setting powder. I just have the original one. I do want to try the darker version, but I'm gonna wait a while to get that. Probably when they bring it in a travel size, because I don't want to spend $36 for that. And I'm gonna avoid where I put the highlight because I don't want to have to go in again. Thank you for watching until the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face foundation routine. I've been wanted to just do a specific video on foundation, because when your canvas is good, then you know the eyeshadow and the lips are just like bonuses, right? You want to make sure that your face looks flawless. You know that you can follow me on my social media platforms. That's le.beat on Instagram and on Snapchat. And I also do have a Facebook page, so if you guys want to follow me there, that would be great. It's LeBeat Inc. I will have all that in the description box, so you could just click on it and follow there as well. You should turn on your notifications. You want to put that bell on for notifications of when I upload videos. And if there's anything else that you would like to see from me, please let me know. I want to help you be beat. I want to help you beat, right? Are we using it like a, are we gonna use it like a verb? I want to help you beat, whatever that is for you. Whether you want to know how to do your brows, how to put on lashes, you know, what's the best foundation for women of color? What's the best tips for women with oily skin? I want you to be able to come to my channel and get the answers to all those questions. But I want to thank everyone who has been supporting LeBeat. Thank you so much. I can't even believe that I started this journey in January and I have what, like 18 videos up on my channel. I've been consistent and I want to continue being consistent. Thank you so much for your support and have a great day, guys. Bye.
Alright, you know say money no be problem. Honest on the block. Alright, I'm back again.